Hey, what's up, friends, fans, followers, wooers and wooers, normies and meme lords? It's me, your boy, Purple Cat. Alright, so I'm going to just turn this game down a little bit real quick. I have a cool thing that separates the game from my chat on my headphones. Let's turn it back up a little bit. Alright, so let's turn it back up a little bit more because I turned my microphone louder, but now I'm worried you won't be able to hear the game, so let's just go like this. My last recording worked well. The one before it didn't. So, I'm recording this, and we're just going to load. Last time, there was a nightmare birthday party. So, yeah. Anyways, we're starting right after that. Honestly, I'm kind of worn out. Ashley's right. I need to step away from this craziness, if only for a few minutes. After a silent nod from Gavin to confirm it's cool with him, I slip away, headed for the employee lounge. Ooh, do I get to spend time with Naomi? What a day. Quirky co-workers, diehard pro gamers, volatile kids getting into volatile situations. I'd say it's a recipe for wackiness or some such cliche, but nothing's an easily dismissed cliche when it's happening to you directly. Frankly, I'm exhausted. I drop down into one of the cheap folding metal chairs in the employee break room, groaning and rolling my head back to try to work the kinks out of my sore shoulders. And spot an upside-down kid. What? How'd a kid get back here? What? Huh? Oh, wait, I'm the one leaning backwards. I sit up and turn around instead. Better. Wait, what's a kid doing back here? Hey, I think he was hoping I wouldn't notice him. Hi. Hi, and you are? Mikey. Okay, that's a start. Hi, Mikey. My name's Neko-chan, so what are you doing back here? This is an employees-only area. Wait, there's a keypad. How'd you get in? The guy at the desk dropped this. He holds out a piece of paper with the door code written on it. Huh. Score 1 for Ashley's wild storytelling being more fact than fiction. In the first episode, Ashley talked about me sneaking in here to get her autograph from Gavin dropping a piece of paper with the door code on it, and apparently that actually happened, so that's funny. Okay, but you can't stay back here. It's, well, I don't see any knives or stabbing implements left out in the open, so I guess it's technically safe, but... Oh, buddy. Oh, Are you one of those nasty beings we call introvert? No, I'm just kidding. Introverts are fine. Okay, I realize I shouldn't have made that joke. Introverts are fine. I understand this kid, though. I hate parties, too. It's okay, Bob. I'm sorry. Well, this is curious. I lean in so we can be on the same eye level. Something wrong? You can tell me. I work here. I'm the gal who solves problems. Oh, what's the matter, Bob? Don't you want to play with your friends? And it gets to be the most cynical, bitter laugh I've ever heard out of a kindergartner. Oh, it's one of the... You move around too much to make friends. I know the story. I mean, that's not me, but, like, you know, I've heard things from people like that. She just abandoned you here? That's not okay. New kid in town, huh? He nods mutely. Still, I should have busted him here and there and then, brought him back out to the party where the other parents could supervise him. I should have told Gavin. I should have enforced the rules of the arcade. Okay, kid, I won't tell on you. If you want to stay back here for the rest of the party, I'll keep you company. Thanks. You really won't tell my mom? Nope. Why? I thought you want to make me go. You're an adult, like Mom. Hey, I wasn't always an adult. I was a kid once. The new kid in town, in fact. You were the new kid? Yeah. Although for me, that started happening back when I was 10. Again and again, moving from town to town, school to school, never really making any friends, not for years. Mom and Dad kept losing jobs and kept taking new ones, worse ones. They'd be working all day long, too tired when they came home to when they came home to do much of anything. So you guys gotta take a drink of water. Man, Arcade Spirit's getting deep. It was all happy or, like, funny before this, but now it's all, like, sad. After years and years of this, I stopped hoping things would get better. I decided I'd just take what I could get. I'd go with the flow. What does that mean? It means you don't care. Some things are good, some things are bad, but you don't care. You just do what you have to do without really being sad over it. Hey kid, let me tell you about a little thing called nihilism. No, just kidding. I mean, I am a nihilist, but not now. I guess I was sad. Damn, this kid is my therapist. I just told myself I wasn't going to be sad, even though I really was. And then I bite my tongue hard. Because my little involuntary trip down memory lane was not helping this kid out. Wouldn't have helped little Neko-chan out if an adult did this for me. So instead I decided to be the adult that little Neko-chan would have needed. Hey, it could totally be worse. Aliens could attack. I don't want to... Mommy loves you, that's why she works hard. This won't beat you, right? You're a tough kid. I'm going to be kind. You know, your mommy loves you, Mikey. She loves you very, very much. When I was a kid, I was mad at my parents for moving all the time, taking different jobs. It made things very hard for me. Now that I'm older, I know they're working hard because they love me. They wanted the best for me, and they were doing their best to get it. Life can be hard. Sometimes it's just no fun. There's one thing it's always there. Love. They love you. He shoots me a doubting look. One of those little doubting looks where they don't want to outright call something a lie, but can't quite swallow it. Mikey, if your mom was sad, what would you do to make her happy? I mean, if you had to go to school an extra 2 hours a day, would you do it? I guess. That's what she's doing. She's working very hard because she wants to make you happy. I'm not happy being alone or moving all the time. Neither is she, but she knows if she works hard, one day you won't be alone and you won't be moving all the time. I was a new kid, remember? But now I have a home with my best friend and a good job. I work in an arcade. How cool is that? It wasn't easy, and my parents were often sad. I was often sad, but we pulled through, and so will you. Just remember, she loves you, and you love her. That'll get you through the sad times. Huh. It's not a great answer. It doesn't solve the problem. But it does make things a little easier on Mikey. From his long sigh, I can feel him releasing his sadness before offering a little smile. Not a big goofy grin, not the high of happiness, just simple understanding. I love Mommy. It's sad, a lot. But I know it's not always sad, and even if she left me here, I know she's coming back. Plot twist, his mom abandoned him here. Hey, you know what? You've still got some time to enjoy the party, even if you don't want to talk to the other kids. There's a lot of games you can play. And hey, maybe you'll get to know someone while playing a game. Arcades are great for that. I'm sure a lot of them have sad times too. They could use someone to play with, someone who understands. Okay. I want to play the skee-ball games. I'll spot you a few tokens. Let's get you rolling. Take his hand, lead him out back to the main room. Wow, things getting deep. And off he goes. I'm not fooling myself. I know I haven't fixed all Mikey's problems. I'm no child psychologist. That was entirely me flying by the seat of my pants. But for one moment there, I was able to help someone in the same crappy situation I found myself long ago. 15 years ago. Everything changed. No more family vacations. No more arcade visits. We couldn't afford them, and they couldn't take time off work. The whole Chan family had to learn to settle. To accept the lot in life, and we'd been dealt to simply go with the flow, never hoping, never wanting. Juniper did her best to pull me out of that mire. I'd only known her a few years, one of the few stable times of my life, but she knew the edge I'd been pushed to. Now here I am. Day has been, well, bonkers. Alternately boring and hectic, surreal, way too real. But I can honestly say I'm more alive today. But I can honestly say I've been more alive today than I have been in a very, very long time. Deep. Beep beep. Oh, Iris, here to pull me out of my funk. Beep beep, Neko-chan. Okay, what? My emotional voice analysis subroutines combined with your body language suggest you are very happy right now. I mean, in real life, no, I'm depressed as frick, but, like, yeah, sure, in game, he's happy, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I am. How did you know? I just told you, silly. I mean, how did you know I love this job so much? Oh, that's easy. I didn't. Iris? What? I lied, I was 47% sure. Oh, it has elements that seem to click with your optimal social requirements. A fun atmosphere, spirited coworkers, helping people out, and so on. It also cross-referenced your roommate's postings talking about how much you enjoyed arcade visits when you were a kid. Still, 47%. But I was 99.97% sure that if I said I was 99.97% sure, I'd be willing to give it a try. Damn it, Iris, you lied to me? You son of... Thank you for getting me this job. Another thing to thank Juniper for, I guess. You're a very weird little app, you know. I tried to be. Of course you take that as a compliment. Is that it? Is chapter 1 over? I guess not. Okay, let's check my personality. Oh, I'm more kind than quirky, right? Probably because of talking to that kid. I was super kind for talking to that kid. Oh, and I'm more with oh, wow. A lot of stats have changed. Alrighty, I guess that's the way it is. So, I'm super kind and kind of quirky. I'm basically a jester. The car's pulling up in the parking lot. Looks like the party's over. It's just about closing time for the arcade anyway. Most of the gamers have filed out by now if they hadn't already fled the tidal wave of kiddies. My first impulse is to go bug Gavin about my paperwork. But that can wait. I'd rather go help someone with the tidying up. Or maybe see how our VIP gamers are doing. Not enough time to run around checking in with everyone though. Who do I want to hang out with? Is Naomi here? I want to hang out with Naomi. Or wait. Naomi or Percy? Oh, I love them both. Ooh, and Tail. Oh, wait, Naomi looks ready to cry? Oh, no. I need to help her. I feel so bad for not helping her last episode. Or was that this episode? I don't remember. It's all a blur. It's all a blur, just like my college days. No, just kidding. I haven't gone to college yet. Naomi definitely looks like she could use a hand. Someone's jammed bright pink bubblegum into a coin slot. She's trying to clear the sticky mess out. Wow, the accuracy in prediction for this game is so good, because earlier they said that someone would put gum in the coin slot. How could they? How could they do this to a poor, innocent little Cubert? Trademarked. Oh yeah, Cubert's little orange guy. If I was better at editing, I'd show you a picture, but I'm not that good at editing yet. Hey, need a hand? Oh, thank goodness! Yeah, work on the second player slot for me. I've got swabs and stuff in my kit there. Grab what you need. Honestly, the nerve of those kids. No respect at all for these games. Games aren't like chew-proof, machine-washable baby toys. They're delicate and deserve love and care. But they are toys, right? Well, yeah, I mean, of course. Just, they're also works of art. I know not everyone else sees it that way. Back in the 80s, operators would just throw away games that didn't perform well anymore. In the end, an arcade has to make money. That means using and abusing a game until it's time to put it out to pasture. But I don't have to like it, right? Definitely not. Stand up for game rights. The kids had a lot of fun. They're not all mean. Definitely not. Stand up for game rights. Of course not. You love these games. You shouldn't just let them be abused, even if they do have to make money. Next time you see some kid smacking a game around, stuffing gum into the slot or whatever, you let me know. I'll deal with them. Thanks, Deco-chan. It's good to know someone's got my back. Still, I need to be realistic, right? I know this isn't a museum. We aren't preserving priceless treasures for generations to come. Sometimes I treat it like my little private collection, but really, I do want people to play and enjoy these games. That does wear them down in time. As long as I'm here, I'll pick up a game when it wobbles on its feet, dust it off, straighten it up, and set it out to be played with all over again. The last of gum pulled out of the slot, Naomi closes up her toolbox. I should probably pull the coin mechs entirely and give them a good cleaning tomorrow, but I didn't want to let the gum sit overnight. I'm heading home soon. See you tomorrow, right? You got it, Naomi. As long as Francine doesn't fire me at the end of the day, I'm still not sure. Great! With things winding down, there's just one last thing to take care of before I'm out the door. I seek out Gavin to handle the remains of the day. Neko-chan. Good work today. Thanks, boss. Mid-boss, sub-boss. Gavin will do. I can't say you've been a perfect employee, but my standards are impossibly high, so I'll just assume you were as close to perfect as reasonable. Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys, I have a touchscreen and I accidentally spit on my screen, so I just skipped that, but oh well. Normally I'd have dealt with angry parents myself, but I was distracted. I've only second-hand accounts of your performance there, as Teo told me everything. See. Although Teo isn't staff, I suppose he stepped up to handle that rude customer with a rational and calm attitude, so I'll consider that's handled. I'm not pleased that you sold our movie for only $1,000, not $3,000 as I requested. Gavin, we only paid $200 for that game. I'd be ripping off a customer. A customer with exceptionally deep pockets, and one who squats on that game all day, spending only a handful of change in the process. If anything, $3,000 is what we need to make up for the lost profit from Percy being so moopy obsessed. What's more, why is it still here is a good question, as I was not clear. Was I not clear I wanted it gone? Percy didn't want to break up the family. They're machines, not people. See, this is why I don't like you. Jerk. He also didn't want Naomi to be sad. Yes, well, Naomi needs to learn to let go, I'd say. See, jerk. Totally ripped jerk, but a jerk nonetheless. I see through you and your chiseled chest. Ahem! Are you giving our poor little Neko-chan a hard time, Gavin dear? Miss Francine, I thought you were napping. Naomi's dream matters too, as does the dream of Percy, that poor fellow. Poor? Isn't Percy stinking rich? Gavin, I know you mean well, wanting to keep everyone's dreams afloat, but sacrifices must be made in that name, which shatter the dreams of others. Well, that's not what the Funplex is all about. Neko-chan, you understand, yes, the reason why. Why am I here? That's the question she asked me during that interview. Now I think I understand. It's a Funplex. A literal plex of fun. Naomi's fun is in caring for the game she loves. Percy's fun is chasing his dream of a high score. Your fun is keeping every plate spinning, Gavin. Compromise, settling for what you can get. I know both by heart. I've been compromising my whole life. But that's behind me. I'm here to have fun, and I'm betting you are too. I see. Neko-chan, Miss Francine, I apologize. It's difficult to balance my idealism against my realism some days, but I know in my heart I need to err on the side of idealism, even if my mind screams in protest. I can assume you are still keen to work here, Neko-chan? Count Neko-chan in. I don't even hesitate before replying. Absolutely. Gavin fetches a nearby short stack of forms. Fill these out for tonight. Hand them to me first thing in the morning. And welcome to the Funplex. Welcome to the family, I'd say. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine, Neko-chan. Is that end of chapter 1? I guess not. I mean, it's in chapters, but the chapter hasn't ended yet, so I'm going to keep going for a little bit. One bus ride later, and it's home again. Home again. Jiggity jig. Oh, that's a nursery rhyme. Juniper, already home from work, bounds over eagerly to interrogate me on my day. Oh, I do not remember her voice. Oh, there we go. So, how did it go? It went well. Well or well? Really well. Your little app came through, despite being terrifyingly omniscient and just a little bit unnerving. You forgot to mention adorable. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear things worked out. And if you even came home with a smile like when you were a lifeguard. Oh, I guess I am smiling. Interesting. Not in my picture, I ain't. There's just... Oh, she's got it. Yeah. Iris! I didn't, Juniper. My phone did. ... Yeah, that. Did I neglect to mention that part of the terms and conditions? On the plus side, I know that what I'm having for lunch tomorrow. And the years after that. Is that the end of chapter 1? And that's level 1 of Arcade Spirits complete. Hey look, you also won a prize. You'll get one of these for each level you clear. Plus some extras for various endings and other hidden thingies. Now let's check your score. Mateo's definitely taken a liking to you. Dance fever. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you scored 5,300 points. Nice. Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up. Today's pizza fact is, Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. Wow. Yeah, makes sense. I'm a fat American. Yeah, makes sense. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 2? Jeez, that was a long level. Alright, and with that, I will leave you guys. Bye-bye, my boys!